Living your best life. Living your best life will involve staying away from a less life. Most people in general go through life, and the reason I'm pointed up to the sky, you just if you were to observe how many people actually don't look up, they have such a hard time because most of their lives are living in a line of sight, which is right before them, or they're looking backwards or looking around them. And because people in general get along better with people in general, everything just remains in general. And the only way that can be stopped is that you always have to aim higher. Your aim is going to determine your claim. Okay, say that again. Your aim will determine your claim. There was in years way back when people struggled and suffered, and then people became desperate. There was a group of people, used to men, that you would go out into the wild looking for the pot of gold, their gold, and they would stake it and say, "This is my claim." And the hard work they put in, the sacrifices, the tools, all of it was necessary that they gathered because of that intention to their claim. You can never ever really find your aim if you're consistently distracted by those people who have their own claim. And a lot of the times, well, I should say a lot of times, but the majority of times anyway, depending upon your life and who your history is with, their claim is you. Because people don't have, how can I put it, they really don't have the fortitude to go and do it themselves. That's why in the days of old, the people were very quiet. When they found their claim, they would cover up the tracks and they would cover up where their claim was. And only they knew where the gold was, their gold. Now there's so much gold on the earth to be found. There's so much. I mean, even the treasuries have their their place that they store the gold. You cannot have your gold if you don't know what your claim is. Some people had a certain amount in mind and they went for that. When they found it, they stopped their aim and that was enough for them. I say to you, for as high as the heavens is, and as far as it is, looking up way up there, that is how much a stare. That is how much a distance you should have in seeing where your claim is, and that you got to aim high. You have to aim very high. You have to aim so high that even those who are living on general level cannot touch you anymore. It is by absolute importance that people have found throughout their life different time frames when they had to live with regret. If only I should have, I could have, why did that person do this, and all these other things. And the aim was never enough. The aim was never enough. And you know, throughout life, there's only so many people that actually aim very high and actually find it and get it. And when they find it and they get it, because the amount of work, the amount of character building along the way to get it, they became a different person by the time they reached their claim. My inspiration to you today is to aim so high for your claim wherever you're going that you have to have a direct line of sight, that nothing will be able to distract you. Not even if you were to even get sidetracked by a man or a woman, whether it be love or whatever. And let me just reiterate on this. Not everybody shares the same type of perspective on how they see life and how it ought to be lived. Jesus says, "I've come that you may have life and have it more abundantly." You will find abundance when you are of an abundant mindset. And it's never ever wrong. God made so many things. You look at these trees, there's not just one little leaf, one little branch, or anything else. Even in the grass, multiplicities of blades of grass. You go to a beach, even, you will find that there's not just one grain of sand, but many grains. That's how God made stuff. And even within us, He's given us that delightful pleasure to go looking for plenty. Not plenty to feed yourself and to be over greedy, but to feed yourself by the time you get there, and the fortitude and the character building that you are living in a place that you don't have to be near those who have low aim, general, middle ground, low ground, but you're going to be with people who have also went up higher. And there's nothing more important in life that you live it, and that you live it well, because that's what's called well-being. Have a good day. Do like and subscribe. My inspiration to you today: aim for your claim.